Is anyone else confused why there's so much posts recently about warding when it just seems like there's no chance it's actually going to pass a poll? I could be wrong, but it seems like really most people do not like it, and I don't understand why we keep getting more and more updates and blogs about it when there's really just no interest. I'm sure it's better than the original plan was now, but it just doesn't seem like a great concept to start with. I think it's fine if you like it, but for me it just looks really boring. Hello everyone, my name is AndrewAJT, and today we're going to look at the next chapter in my journey to complete one of the biggest goals in the game I've set for myself, and that is to get all the God Wars dungeon pets and all the wilderness pets, because these are two of my favorite areas in the game. This is a very difficult goal to accomplish, and I've been trying this for a very long time, but luckily I'm pretty close to it overall. I just need the Vetion and Armadyl pet to complete both of the sections, even if you include the KBD pet, which I think I would. I do have that one too. So I've basically been alternating doing these bosses a lot for the last couple weeks. My Vetion kill count is up to around 1,000, which is half the drop rate of 1 in 2,000. Of course, it doesn't really matter, you can get the pet at any time. As for Armadyl, I'm around 2,000 killed now, so that's about 2/5 of the way there because that's a 1 in 5,000 one. So hopefully I will not have to go over the drop rate for either of these because they can take quite a while. So of course we'll start with Vetion, and the main issue with Vetion and why it's such a difficult pet to get is because it's a big PK hotspot. People actually didn't really used to PK at Vetion a lot a few years ago, but nowadays if you go to Vetion at a peak time, you might as well just forget it because there's so many PK clans just constantly checking the area. They might have 10 people and they're hopping worlds constantly, so your odds of not getting PK'd over a night, or at least not being seen by PKers, are very low. As I've shown in the past, there is this little escape route I found where you can go to single combat, and this is usually your best bet. But if a clan has any idea what they're doing, they're going to freeze you multiple times before that happens. Thankfully, it seems like a lot of clans will start attacking you before all of their members are there. Because Vetion is pretty AFK the way I do it, I think it would actually be better if these clans sent a scout or something just to find me, just maybe a guy pretending to do the clue scroll because there is a hard clue location right near here, and then maybe once they see me have all the clan members log in at once. I probably shouldn't be giving them ideas, but anyway, in this instance there was a lot of people here at once, and I'm going to try a new strategy shortly where I actually fight back a little bit with the auto retaliate, and this could be good because it might mean you're going to have one less person on you for at least a brief period of time. There's not much of a risk of sculling. I've noticed a pretty big misconception among many people in the old school community that if you are playing mage when you are ice barraged, the freeze timer will be reduced in half. But if you look at the top left here, when I'm frozen with ice barrage on the rune light indicators, you can see the timer is still 20 seconds. So this is just not true at all. It's actually just a myth that seems to be very common. The only reason to pray mage is because of the damage, really. I don't think it affects accuracy either, so sometimes you're better off protecting from range just to save yourself the damage. For whatever reason, this is only true with Entangle. Entangle becomes useless if you pray mage because it only freezes for 7 seconds, whereas Barrage will always freeze for 20 seconds on successful hit. It really goes to show how useless Entangle is because it also does very little damage, so whenever you're entangled, you're pretty much able to heal to full HP every time if it's one person on you, whereas Barrage also does a lot of damage and it just freezes for so much longer. I've been really beating this drum for a long time, asking Jagex to fix Entangle to make it freeze for the full 15 seconds regardless every time, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take for that update to happen. This clip was really dumb because I didn't realize that nobody had actually bothered to teleblock me. Even with like 70 people, not a single person teleblocked me, so I could have actually teleported a lot earlier, but all's well that ends well. So I had some excellent feedback on previous videos that I should do more live commentary RuneScape clips, and this is very good feedback, and it's actually something that I used to do a lot more of. Back when this channel started like 10 years ago and I would make like pre-EOC videos, most of them were actually live commentary, like longer takes, me just kind of sitting there with the microphone playing, doing some fun stuff, bossing, PKing, things like that. But then kind of a few years later, maybe like 2012, 2013, the style of live commentary RuneScape videos kind of fell out of favor because people wanted to make their videos more professional and everything and kind of more edited and everything, and it just kind of stopped. But I think recently, in the last year or two, live commentary as a format for RuneScape videos have kind of returned a little bit, so I'm excited to do more of them myself. This should be pretty easy because I usually have the microphone on anyway when I'm recording, so I was actually pretty lucky that I got a clip here. What you're about to see was pretty fucking crazy, and I don't think I've seen anything like this happen before. and my reactions were pretty genuine, so hope you guys enjoy this clip. Oh my god, what? I gotta go get that. Oh my god, can we get that in time? Oh my god, we gotta get that in time. Oh, this is live commentary. Oh my god, come on. How do I get that? Oh my god, am I gonna get that in time? My dictation software is on, because I only have one hand. Oh my god. What? Come on, please, please. Oh my god. Please, come on. It should be there. I don't know if it's 1 minute or 2 minutes. It feels like it doesn't stay as long when it's a drop. Come on. Where did I die? I think right around the rocks. Come on. Oh my god, come on. Go, go, go. Please go faster. Put this stuff on, I guess. Come on, get there. 16 mil on the ground. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, please, please, please. Don't disappear. Yes, we got it. Okay, let's get the rest of my stuff. That was really scary. The only reason I died is because I wasn't really paying attention and I got hit by one of the beams. I can get hit by the kind of lunging attack, but getting hit by the beams was just my fault. Like I said, this is a pretty AFK method, so I'm not always paying a lot of attention watching shows and stuff, so thankfully I made it back, got the Ring of the Gods, which is a very rare item. It's about 1 in 512, and I've gotten 2 of them in almost 1,000 kills, so I guess my luck has been pretty average. I've had pretty bad luck with the Dragon Pickaxe, though. I've only gotten maybe 1 or 2 of those, which is really unlucky. In general, Vetion is a very bad place for profit because the kills are incredibly slow and the drops are worse than Venenatis, which you can kill in maybe 30 seconds or less, so there's really no reason to do this boss for money, but because not many people kill it, the Ring of the Gods is incredibly rare in the game and it's very expensive. I managed to sell it for 17.4 million, which is really good. That's a lot more than the GE price actually. I'm not really sure who uses this ring though, because it gives you 8 prayer, which is really high, but the Ring of Suffering gives you 4 and a lot more defense. It does give you the Holy Wrench effect, which I guess saves an inventory space if you don't have the max cape, so maybe it's good in places like the Nightmare Zone or Dagonoth Kings, but I don't really see it being optimal in any place, but maybe it's a nice little convenient thing for some bosses. Fun fact, or maybe not so fun, if I had gotten the pet drop here, I would have had it for maybe a second as the death animation played, and then once I died, I would have lost it permanently, which would have really sucked, so thankfully that did not happen. So of the 2 bosses we're talking about, usually Vetion is the one where you do not make a lot of GP, and Armadyl is the one where you do make a lot of GP, but I guess because we're making a lot of GP at Vetion, it only stands to reason that things are going to go backwards at Armadyl as well. So let's take a look at that. Oh, okay. Well, we don't... guess we don't need it anymore. Another freaking helmet. Oh my god, we used to never get these. I used to always get either the chest plate or the legs, and now 2 videos, I'm getting 2 helmets. This is really not the greatest. It could have been 40 mil, but at least it does pay for the Chinchampas. What I was referring to when I got it was actually the second or third kill of the trip. My duo partner ran out of scales in his Serp helm, and we actually thought, well, maybe we'll get an Armadyl helmet, and that'll replace his Serp helm. Then we actually realized we could just take some scales from the blowpipe and put them in the helmet, so we didn't actually need it anymore, but it would have been funny. Could have also gotten the Dragon Med helm, which would have been even worse. One thing that's really dumb, and I've noticed this for years and really should be fixed somehow, is there's actually no way to split the scales between the blowpipe and the Serp helm unless you have a bank or another player, because if he takes the scales out of his blowpipe and uses them on the Serp helm, it's going to put them all in the Serp helm, so there's actually no way to divide them. He has to trade me some of them, and then I trade them back after he fills up the helmet. It's kind of dumb, and they should probably fix that somehow. Something else happened at the end of the trip that made me think I was really losing my mind, because I was doing some solo kills here just to finish out the trip once my duo partner had left, and I figure I have a very high NPC kill count on the top right, so let's teleport out, eat up, and then come back in. We'll watch the boss on the top left, so Kree'arra's flying around, and then boom, he's gone, banished to another dimension. And I'm thinking, like, what the hell just happened? Where did he go? Well, apparently there was an update pretty recently where If you exit a God Wars dungeon boss room to heal or something, or just to come back, the boss will actually despawn if you've done damage to it and no one else is in the room. And apparently this is to help Iron Men, because if an Iron Man goes into the boss room to start a kill and it's already been damaged, then they're not going to get the kill. I mean, I get it, but leaving to heal up or something is a pretty normal strategy you can do when your kill count is high, and it seems like we didn't really need this change. The Iron Man mode is supposed to be so challenging because the game is not designed around it. The game is designed as a multiplayer game. But with updates like these, the game is changing into a game designed for and around Iron Man, which completely defeats the point. If it was just this one change, I don't think it would be that big of a deal, but it seems like it's part of a pattern of changes and updates that are designed for Iron Man, which I think is really disappointing. But anyway, guys, that's all we have time for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to tehpanda for the help with the thumbnail. It actually turned out really cool, I think. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. That really helps out, and it's the easiest and best way to support the channel. You can also subscribe if you haven't already, although I've had a couple people telling me that they're not seeing my videos in their sub boxes, which is pretty concerning. I don't know why this is happening, but the best solution is to turn on bell notifications and have them set to all, so you should get a notification every Tuesday when I upload a video. Feel free to join my clan chat, AndrewAJT62, just my general discussion, PvM, PvP, anything goes type of clan. That'll be up on screen. Even if you can't join the clan chat, you can join the Discord down below. Follow me on Twitter down below for updates, and I'll follow you back if you play RS. You can follow me on Twitch down below for occasional live streams. If you enjoyed some of the Pkers escapes in this video, you might find my wilderness survival guide helpful. I'll put that in the end screen, as well as my Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel even further. Thank you all so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys.